All right, Dagmar, the spiritual healer, broadcasting live this evening with Soul Matters. We're talking about all that matters to the soul. And I have with me here tonight Carrie, my client, who has been seeing me for a few sessions. And we're going to do a little bit of an interview with Carrie and talk a little bit about self-care tonight, which is an interesting topic out there for people. We've been talking about honoring ourselves and how to improve our self-care of ourselves. So, Carrie, let's see, how long have you been coming to me, by the way? It's been a few months now, right? It's been since last year sometime?
Yeah, I want to say October maybe of last year.
All right. And so what inspired you to come and see me initially?
Well, I saw you at a metaphysical fair.
Okay.
And you were having a talk, and I came in, and I found your talk really interesting, and your book, Twin Flames, that intrigued me.
Okay.
So that's where it started.
And so what in particular intrigued you about the talk? Or
I think the twin flames part of it, and I was having issues with my husband, and I was wondering if he was my twin flame, and so I wanted to learn more.
Okay, gotcha. All right, very good. And so what were your goals? Hi, Sue. Good for you to join us tonight. What were your goals initially?
My goals at the beginning are a little different than what they were recently, because I was just trying to find out kind of as a new person into this whole spiritual souls and what you had been talking about. That was all new to me. So I think we started out kind of as in the self-care and honoring myself, and we were talking about some of the issues that I was having with my husband and how do I honor and that kind of thing.
So part of your goals was to actually care more about yourself.
Absolutely.
To honor yourself more.
Yeah, caring about myself. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so how many sessions have you had with me so far?
This is our ninth
session.
Mm-hmm.
And so what sort of results have you seen so far?
I've seen some really big results, particularly lately. I am not codependent so much anymore. I probably have a little more work to do on that, but in general, seen a huge shift on me fixing everybody, fixing everything in my children, my husband, my coworkers. It was the mother syndrome of having to fix it all. And
so you
a
had
lot
that
of that
need
is calmed.
A lot.
Yes.
Okay.
And I feel like that is almost gone. I mean, I care about everybody, but I don't need to fix everybody. It's their own journeys now.
So you feel like you don't have that need driving you so much anymore.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And so how has your self-care then improved? I mean, have you noticed?
Oh, yeah. My confidence level is different. My joyful level is much different.
How is your joy level much different?
Well, depressed all the time, right? Feeling like
you were?
Yes.
Okay.
And I
so
don't
now
feel
you're not anymore?
No.
Okay.
I feel like I'm full of joy, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm much happier.
That's right, because the other day you were telling me about the experience, I think it was your daughter, where you were playing games with the family.
Oh, yes.
And you were laughing, you guys.
Laughing so much, and that was just not something that's been happening lately. And I know that was me just in a relaxed state of silliness, right?
Okay.
And allowing myself to be, I'm a big judger on myself first, and that was just a relaxed evening where we could all just play a game and joke and laugh and had a great time.
So do you think the healings that we've done together contributed majorly to that? To be able to be in that joy state?
Yeah, I do, absolutely.
All right, that's great. That's awesome. And so you talked about judgment. Do you find yourself being less judgmental of yourself as a result of the healings?
Yes, that I am even reaching out to my coworkers that I have judged harshly and said,
right.
if what I want is, if I'm being too hard on myself, I'm probably being too hard on them too about what my expectations of myself are at work,
right.
and expecting everybody else to be at those same expectations. And now I really see how I was seeing it incorrectly, and that I've really, I'm kinder to myself. So now I can be less judgmental of everybody else. But it's a real thing with me now, is to really reflect on how judgmental I am at a certain given, yes. And so now I feel like I'm not going to be like that anymore. That's what it might.
So you feel more open or more kind to other people, more accepting of others.
Yes, accepting.
Okay, all right. That's awesome. That's very good. And so have you seen, besides the shifts in yourself, have you seen any shifts externally of you as a result of the spiritual healing? So
my husband.
Your husband? Okay.
And that was just very recently. That's about a week ago that we healed something really significant for me. And it changed overnight with the relationship that he and I have. So how has his behavior changed? How has his behavior changed toward you? Respecting me and honoring me.
Wow.
And not fighting with me about everything.
Okay.
So
you don't have to keep proving yourself.
Exactly. I don't have to fight back. And so he is now recognized that, he's being more respectful. I think that's the best way to put it. He's being very respectful.
Wow.
And that's what I wanted, was him to respect me as a person. So I'm glad of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was very awesome.
And so we never did anything as far as shifting him, right?
No, it was all about me.
Right. We shifted
and I was
all
not
you.
seeing. That's right. And I was not seeing the forest for the trees on that one.
Right.
But when we finally got to the crux of it, it just changed. And I never said a word to him. He does not know anything that's been going on with me. This has just been, it just shifted.
Right.
So that's because I shifted.
Right.
It's
and
about me.
You didn't ask him to shift.
That's right. No, I didn't ask him to shift.
Yeah.
We shifted me, and it changed him.
Right. And in the past, you were asking him to change.
All the time.
And
I want you to change. Nothing was changing. That's right.
Isn't that interesting how change happens? Yeah. That's
It's remarkable, actually. I'm still in awe of it all.
That's amazing how that works, right? So anyway, last time we talked about you possibly actually getting involved in the self-healing program that I offer.
Yes.
And what has you all excited about that?
Well, because you had talked about, I found it fascinating you're able to heal yourself. They don't maybe have to come to somebody forever that could do some of that work and go kind of to the next level if I wanted to. So that's was exciting.
Right. So you can continue on actually helping yourself and healing yourself without having the need for other people to help you.
Right.
So you could actually do that process with yourself and continue
to
grow.
And understanding how this all works. So
right.
Much better understanding. Yeah.
That's excellent. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so, congratulations on all that beautiful healing, Carrie. And I just want to say, for those of you who are watching the video, that I will be I am co-hosting a relationship workshop this coming Saturday, if anybody's interested, when we're talking about, shifting her spiritual energy and making a change in the other person's behavior. I'll be talking more about that actually in the workshop, and the different dynamics in relationships, and your specific dynamic, if you're there in terms of relationships, now we can shift that, as well as doing some actual energetic shifting in the workshop. So if you're interested, PM me and I'll be happy to send you information about it. It's happening this coming Saturday, February 10th. And otherwise, you guys have a very good evening. Thank you for listening tonight, and we'll talk to you soon. Say bye.